Even though World Wrestling Entertainment may be repetitive to some, we have witnessed some jaw-dropping moments throughout the years. Some of them are scripted and others totally improvised. Today, we're going over 7 of the most savage moments in WWE. It's trivia game time! On an episode of SmackDown in 2019, John Cena asked for a challenger, but instead, a certain female superstar came out and viciously roasted him. Do you know who that was? Comment below and also hit the like button for it to work.
Okay, little Miss So-and-so.
We witnessed a shocking return of Becky Lynch at this year's SummerSlam, and while her comeback was much anticipated by fans, they weren't really happy about how it all turned out, as the man took the Women's Championship from Bianca Belair in just a few seconds. Of course, Lynch noticed this disapproval at this week's SmackDown and decided to say sorry.
For absolutely nothing!
This particular SmackDown segment was actually full of savagery, as Carmella absolutely roasted Liv Morgan.
Must be a nice change of pace for you, considering the fact that you spent, I don't know, the last 2 months sitting in catering.
And Becky simply responded with nah to Bianca's rematch challenge.
Nah.
At this week's Raw, Charlotte Flair was set to compete against Nia Jax. During the match, Nia dropped Charlotte in a very unsafe manner, something Jax is known for doing often. After that, the two competitors refused to sell each other's moves, and their fight looked quite real, as they kept sort of poking each other. Many believe this was due to Charlotte being upset over the botch, and additionally, Nia herself looked genuinely upset at the end as well.
You can't make a mistake in front of the Queen.
Wrestling fans love CM Punk, but the crowd has been chanting his name in WWE for years now. And during one of these instances in 2016, Stephanie McMahon has had enough and decided to respond with a jab at Punk's short-lived UFC career, where he lost in just 2 minutes and 14 seconds. To be honest, whether you like Stephanie's character or not, this was a savagely executed roast.
Nobody is bigger than the WWE.
On a 2018 episode of Raw, WWE dropped a huge bomb. During a segment where Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn asked Kurt, this was a big deal, as it was the first time the company has willingly mentioned Impact Wrestling, a corporation that was once its rival. Although, the very first time TNA was brought up is when Kaval, formerly known as Low Key at Impact Wrestling, mentioned it at NXT.
Because I'm the only reason for some total non-stop action.
Well, after by the way, that was stupid.
John Cena, before the PG era, was truly a sight to see. During a 2006 episode of Raw, Cena decided to viciously diss Lita and referred to her with a certain word we can't mention here. He then went on a roll with a plethora of silly puns at the expense of the former women's champion.
She's not just a regular, she's a magical redheaded.
While the jokes were absolutely ridiculous, especially the Idaho one.
She needs food, he gets her taters from Ida.
It was quite entertaining and truly captured the essence of the ruthless aggression era.
And G for gonorrhea, which was a little present that the left behind.
Perhaps one of the most savage moments in WWE history was when The Miz absolutely went off during the 2016 Talking Smack interview. At the time, The Miz was an Intercontinental Champion, and he wasn't being showcased and utilized enough. After Daniel Bryan referred to him as a coward, The Miz lost it, went off script, and verbally attacked the general manager, after which Daniel decided to walk off the set.
No, don't you walk away from me, Daniel. Don't you walk away. I'm the one that loves the fans.
The segment left quite a big impact and is still being talked about 5 years later.
All you see is what's on the surface. You don't see what goes on back there. You don't know.
When you step into a roast battle with this 7-time women's champion, you are bound to lose. Trish Stratus was a great heel during her run and proved that she can clap back at anyone, even to this day. During a segment between Elias and Trish, Elias decided to make fun of her hometown of Toronto.
It's kind of like the Stanley Cup. They'll never see it in their lifetime.
Trish, without hesitation, responded and totally destroyed him right then and there.
Kind of like you winning a WWE championship.
See, we warned you that she's a savage.
Oh, look what we have here. We have the greatest women's champion ever.
And that was our list. Which one was the most savage moment? Comment below, like the video, and subscribe.